What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy?
Dude, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you were kind of already here.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't here.
It was a different day.
Yeah, no.
You changed your outfit.
We've been here we're locked here.
We've been here since this morning.
Yeah.
We haven't seen our families in hours. But yeah, dude, thanks for coming back to the first episode in the new studio.
Good to be back.
I'm glad to be back, dog. I hope you guys are glad to be back.
It's been a while since I was on your pod.
Well, this is the thing. Do you remember when it was in my living room?
Yes.
And it was kind of a high bar top square table like this, but it was a rectangle. And I don't even think it was just you. I think actually you, me, and John and Kyle.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Right?
This is my third time doing your pod.
This is your third time?
Yeah.
Is this your first solo time being on it? Just me and you?
No.
It might be.
Yeah, it is.
I think this is the first time.
Yeah. I'm scared.
You should be. Absolutely, dude.
No, the first time was at the big table, though, and the second time was in the couch.
Was it still at my house?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had a couple different settings.
You did.
I mean, dude, I've been in like so many different studios. This pod's been on and off for like 5 years. It's like a bad relationship.
Was that the first time? Was 5 years ago?
Yeah, about 5. It was like during COVID when I started it.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I was like trying to make stuff.
Man, COVID was bad for you.
I was obsessed with watching Joe Rogan. And I was like,
COVID was hard, dude.
Dude,
that was bad.
Well, this is what sucks too. Also, I was bad at comedy when I started podcasting. And so it was harder to get a good guest. So I understand why you didn't come on.
No, I don't even think I don't think that was it. I think I did it. We did it.
Yeah, we did.
We just talked about me doing it twice.
I know. I was just fucking with you.
All right. I'm like, wait a second.
No. I like to throw in a little do you hear a bowl clicking?
Yeah, I heard someone smoking.
Click in the back.
Yeah, I think someone's heating up a spoon or something
it might
somewhere.
be the producer, little Pat Callahan back there hanging out. We don't have him on mic, but yeah.
Patty.
Shout out to Patrick back.
He waved.
Appreciate that, dog. Yeah. This pod has been through the ringer, but dude, that's not what's important. What's important is who we have today. This is comedian Nick Taylor.
Hey.
So I just want to. This is basically what the pod is like. What was the fucked up thing in childhood that made you want to be a comedian? That's the big part of this pod.
Yeah.
And also, I won't ask the other questions, but I have some stuff. And I think people that are watching this are kind of used to those questions, but they don't all get answered. And sometimes we veer off and we just we have fun. But just tell me about like sort of what was your childhood like in terms of your interactions with comedy, and then how that kind of later became, I guess I can try this and be a comedian. And now, I mean, you do comedy.
Yeah.
Pretty regularly. So.
Yeah. That was such a long question. That was such a long setup for the.
We have an hour. Figure it out.
No, dude. I think I don't think I had it wasn't like fucked up. I mean, I guess everyone's childhood can be a little fucked up, but it wasn't like that. But it was chaotic though.
Yeah.
I think my family's just like, I don't know. I feel like we're almost like we seem like Italians, but we're not. Like they're just loud and argumentative. Is that a word?
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know. They were just like, my family was just chaotic, I think. And that's why, you hear your family making fucked up, dumb jokes. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, we can say that.
Yeah. So are you would you say you're addicted to the chaos in a way? Because I think a lot of comedians have that.
I like chaos.
Yeah. Because you have a chaotic childhood. And so comedy is very chaotic. You're always trying to go somewhere and make it somewhere on time, make a new joke, make people laugh who don't know you. The shows can be bad sometimes. So you're literally always in turmoil trying to figure out this new way to deal with this like life problem, essentially. Because comedy is kind of a life problem.
Yeah. And I like not only chaotic, like there is shows are just always, you never know in a comedy show.
Yeah.
Like you never know how many people are going to be there, what the venue's like, how chaotic it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But also outside of just doing stand-up, I like chaotic surroundings as well. Like I like living in a downtown area.
Yeah.
Even though I don't right now.
What attracts you to that downtown? Like all the people?
It's just people. It's just chaos.
The ambulance?
Yeah.
Without sirens going off?
Yeah. It is funny. You eventually do like zone that out. You'll get used to it. It's like, that's not good. good, dude. Yeah,
bad, dude.
You'll get used to everyone dying in a car next to you.
Dude, I remember when I was in Chicago and like I was walking under the subway when a train was going by, and I was like, "You sure this is okay?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you're good, dude."
It's just like a poor earthquake that goes by every.
Dude, I was like, the
7
entire
minutes.
block is shaking.
Yeah.
No one, there's people sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
even phased.
Oh man,
Yeah.
do you get claustrophobic at all?
Yeah, I'm a big guy too. So if I get like stuck behind a dryer or something, I mean,
You're only stuck from
I
the
could
waist
never-
down, and you're like, I can't breathe.
I can't even watch that porn because I'm so scared for the woman. I'm like, God, get her out of there. That's someone's
The
mom.
lint's not important. Get out of there.
I lost your sock. Oh, that's because I jacked off into it,
Yeah.
stepmom.
Yeah, it's stuck in there.
Yeah.
It's not coming out.
Yeah, well, we're gonna. Oh yeah, that's funny, dude.
Yeah, claustrophobic because like subways are. I mean, they are. That is crazy. You just walk down into a whole nother world.
It's
just,
wicked, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not. I wasn't used to it. I'm still not. Like I've never been to New York City, but
Yeah.
I'd be terrified to ride the subway.
Yeah,
That's what I was talking to. I just did a show with some comics from New York a few weeks ago, and we were chopping it up afterwards, and they were like, "Yeah, I mean, you could do like some people are crazy. They'll do like 40 spots, but they were like realistically, you could do 15, 20 a week and get on stage. You just got to learn the subways." And I was like, learn the subway? What am I, a Ninja Turtle?
Yeah, what the hell?
All the New York comics are fucking
Just follow the rats.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
Splinters, right, dude? How many splinters are down here?
Yeah, dude. My luck, I would run into a guy with a bandana on his eyes, though. It wouldn't be a Ninja Turtle.
Darnatello,
Yeah.
drug.
I'm Darnatello. I'm from Queens.
Yeah, but they are chaotic, dude. I watched I mean, you see everything down there.
Yeah, tell me about some of the crazy stories when you were living in New
Yeah,
York.
because I lived in New York for a couple years.
You were
and
in the subway.
one of my favorite things to do was to go out and do a spot, and then when I'm heading home and you are taking the subway, I get a slice of pizza, and I would save the crust. I would try to feed rats the crust. I would just eat the pizza and then look for rats and then just
How big are those rats, dude?
They're just rats. They're not like,
crazy?
yeah, they're not like, yeah, they're not like, yeah, they're not like, I mean, they can be big, but I mean, it's just a rat,
Yeah, tell me this. Did they dress up like one of those geishas and have a wooden
Oh
stick?
yeah, they're all wearing clothes. They're all they're selling. I'm buying stuff from the rat. I'm like, damn, that's a good deal.
They only trade in bread.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
They're like, you want some stolen jewelry?
But yeah, you see the rats. I love feeding the rats. But like you see people on drugs, homeless people on drugs. You see homeless people pissing,
Yeah, just dick out.
male and female.
Dick out.
Dick
Squat
out.
down. Do they try to find a corner? Do you see do the homeless people at least have the decency to find a corner? Or some of them-
Sometimes, but sometimes they don't care. They're like, yeah, what
They're
do you
just tranked
mean? I'm doing whatever. What do you mean? I got no rules, man. Yeah.
You don't either,
Yeah.
right? It's like, I guess once you get to that level of society, regular rules don't matter to you, like decency and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Is
I mean, you
secondary.
still can get arrested, but they
Of
don't
course.
care.
Yeah. Do the cops really give a shit about that? Are they worried about
I mean-
the Donatello over there?
No, yeah, I think, yeah, you can't just. There's levels to it. New York cops, they got a lot going on, so they're busier.
What do you think, Patrick? How many cops are in New York City? Because there's 10 million people at all times.
Yeah,
Pat, can you look it up? How many cops are in New York City? What do you think, Nick? If we had to guess, say 10,000 cops, right? Is that a lot?
there's going to be way more than that.
Way more than 10,000?
Way more than that.
What would you say?
Oh,
Nick?
brother, hold on. I bet there's all
New York
right.
City, not New York State, because it's a big. We know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a big state by populace.
It says NYPD.
Yeah,
Hold on. Are you looking up on duty at all times?
Just
Currently,
Oh, hold on.
hold on. Don't tell us.
I think there's 250,000.
250,000, a 250,000 police? No way.
How many?
Maybe a 250,000 cameras. I saying like 9-10K.
34,000
34,000 police.
Yeah.
Still, I feel like that's
in the whole department.
a lot of fucking people. I mean, well,
On the
each
Wheel of
borough
Fortune,
probably
you
has
won.
its own police department with a few thousand people, right?
Yeah.
It would have
how
to.
many are on duty at
And then
like actively?
Times Square also.
Dude, they're everywhere.
Yeah, how many
Look,
cops on a daily
all
basis?
over the place.
That's a
They're
good
just
question.
they're just all over the place, just standing and hanging
They're
out.
kind of patrolling 24/7.
Yeah.
on a corner.
Tons of.
Yeah.
Hey, but you also can drive however you want because like
The laws don't.
there's
the
just so
traffic
much
laws
going
don't
on.
apply.
People say the Wild West. New
Yeah.
York is like the Wild West.
Yeah, the wild north.
It's the yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. It's just the wild.
It's the
New York
wild.
is chaos. Dude.
It's the concrete jungle.
Yeah.
So it breaks it down. It says uniformed strength. So that every cop that's like wearing a uniform, I guess, is 33,000. And then it says civilian employees. So I don't know what that means.
We do.
Work for, yeah, it's 19,000.
Okay, so
Total employees is 50,000 for NYPD as of 2023. And then there's like school
FBI.
agents,
Yeah, what about like the other?
auxiliary police officers, traffic enforcement agents.
There's feds. There's a lot. Okay, I think Nick might have been closer to the actual number of.
Well, you're saying
I mean, that's
50. So
50,000 just cops.
but I said 250,000, 200,000.
Oh, right, but
off.
maybe let's say like the battery died.
It's
Okay. Okay, well let's pause real quick.
Pause.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Can you change that battery out, Pat?
Yeah. Now we
Are we back? Okay,
And
we're back. Yeah, I just had to pop a fresh 10. Sorry.
yeah.
I stopped the entire episode.
Johnny passed
because I couldn't
out.
find my Zen can.
Yeah,
Patrick, that's Patrick's code for batteries going dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were just talking about New York City. You spent a lot of time up there and just working on the subway system.
Subway. Yeah. We're talking about how we love chaos. I like living downtown.
Yeah, chaos.
I like loud people.
Yeah.
I like being able to walk to get a coffee.
Yeah.
I like being able to walk to get arrested anywhere in the downtown area.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, do you ever see like big protests while you were down there?
I would see some protests.
I saw.
I'd start them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I kind of like, and I don't know what it was. Like they were peaceful, but I kind of got nervous. Like I was, it was when I was in Chicago. I saw like, I don't know, 1,000 Muslim people with like flags and stuff, and they were like, what scared me is they're speaking a language I don't understand.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like an aggressive chant.
Yeah.
But they were serious about whatever it was they were talking about. Right.
They were all in on it.
They stopped traffic. Yeah. They doubled down.
They all knew it. They had rehearsed.
Yeah, and they were just like marching through the street while you said coffee, so it reminded me of this. I'm in a Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm like making my way to the Dunkin' and I'm like, we got to get in the Dunkin'. I was like, go ahead and let that happen, and let me go ahead and get a latte.
Yeah.
And get the hell out of this neighborhood. Right?
I haven't gotten stopped I haven't like stumbled upon a protest, but I did stumble upon a parade.
Oh,
And
okay.
got stuck trying to go get some food, carry out.
Did you enjoy the parade though? Did you make it worthwhile?
It was a Puerto Rican parade.
Okay, that's
and
fun.
I didn't enjoy it.
Okay,
but and that's it.
It sounds like there was like champagne bottles and what are those things called? The party where you blow the party?
It's a party fate.
Like a party horn?
Yeah, it's a
lot of those.
Yeah.
I went to a Latin nightclub one time and it was insane.
Yeah, hold on.
Bottle
I got to
service.
get back to the parade. How I said I
Let's
did
go to
like
the
it.
parade.
That was a joke, but
Okay.
I liked it, but it made me late to get my carry out food.
Okay.
It was like when a train passes and the things come down.
Yeah.
Oops. It was like it's like the things came down, but it was just a Puerto Rican parade. And I was like, God, dude, you think I could make it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting your car stuck in the middle of a Puerto Rican parade and then you just get maybe we'll right. So I don't know. But I was late to getting the food. So that was the one time when like, yeah, that'll make you.
What kind of food were you picking up?
I was getting Mexican food.
That's
which is not
dude.
Yeah.
What are the odds that you're like, you know what? Maybe I made a mistake.
Yeah. I was, yeah.
You were like, is this a delivery guy?
I was getting it. Yeah. Wait. Everyone go, wait, hey, Nick. But 30,000 times in a row.
30,000 people. You're like, this is overkill. I'm not tipping.
Shit.
How am I going to tip this?
I can't tip this out. I'm going to lose everything. I lost
I had to move out of New York City because of this tip.
The guy that ordered $30,000, the guy that was too impatient, thought his phone was messing, ordered $30,000 worth of DoorDash.
They're like, we're going to send our whole family.
I can only tip $1, but here's the thing. Man,
that's great.
But the chaos is fun.
It is, dude. It is. I thrive in the chaos. I like moved around a lot and stuff as a kid and went to like different schools. So I would always have to make new friends like everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And then no one really liked me. You know what I mean? Right? Like no one really, when you're the new person, no one really likes you.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of,
it's tough being new.
It is. It's tough being new all the time too. So I think that I also enjoy the chaos like of like what stand-up is, like traveling, like sometimes you're trying to get $100 and you're traveling 3 hours.
Yeah.
Then you end up spending money on a hotel just to fucking, you know what I mean, make it work.
Losing money to get a free sandwich
but there's something gratifying about it. I have no idea why. Like it's like that the thrill of actually doing it is something you can't explain to other people.
It's just fun doing stand up.
It's super sick.
Yeah. And hotels are fun.
Hotels are fun.
Hotel pools are fun.
No, bro. You remember that pool we were at? We saw the pool at the casino.
Couldn't get in.
Oh my God. So the whole time I'm like hyped to do the pool.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm going to bring some extra shorts. We're going to get in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And then
we brought our stuff.
we brought our stuff.
We checked on the pool and hot tub within an hour of being there.
It wasn't on the way to the room. We had to make a shortcut. We had to double back to go see the pool, and we made our way to the pool.
We made reservations.
It looked like it was just cum on top that they didn't skim off.
It was a whole casino dirty ecosystem.
It was
that
disgusting.
Growing on top of the hot tub.
Well, we saw that, and then later we had talked to the door guy downstairs before you get into the actual game room.
Yeah.
And he had said, hey, if you guys were here 2 nights ago, this place was insane.
Yeah.
He said
that's
it
what
was
was
wall
in
to
there.
wall. Brother, it was hundreds of who goes to casinos? It's like hookers, old people, right? It's like a lot of fucking Viagra.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Geriatric cum in this hot tub.
Yeah.
You
a lot of
just,
substances.
You could see it on top.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
It was like the Blue Lagoon. It was disgusting.
Yeah, that was Thursday through Saturday night.
Yes.
Yeah, that was just the remains.
We hit it at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we would, that's a Wednesday pool, right? If you hit it on a Wednesday,
We did get there on a Sunday
big
night,
weekend.
right?
Yeah, before the big weekend, that's when you swim. You still would have gotten itchy, but not as bad.
Yeah, they probably clean it on Monday after the weekend, and then you got to get in there on probably Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because right after they clean, it's too much because they got to put way too much chlorine. You ever every time you walk into the pool, you're like, no one knows how much chlorine goes in there. It's always,
dude. Do you ever open your eyes when you were a kid?
Still do.
Still do?
Yeah.
In a chlorinated pool?
Yeah.
It's the biggest mistake of the summer, dude.
Do it all summer.
It's the
You got to
worst.
see where you're going.
Well, you don't.
Do you always have your goggles on you?
No, I don't have no goggles.
Exactly.
I don't own goggles.
No one has goggles.
Exactly. Well, dude, I don't know. Opening your eyes underwater in a hotel pool is insane.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
But
your
I do
asshole's in there too, though.
Bro,
And it
I
has a lot of blood
I
vessels.
opened my eyes and your asshole is in
Your
there.
asshole is in there.
That sucks.
That's what's crazy.
Why'd
is
you say that?
You're like, why is that the first thing that you put in? You're like, I mean, I'll get my hair wet if my asshole doesn't go too crazy.
Yeah.
I guess
Here's the thing, though. Also, I'm opening my eyes in the hot tub.
in the hot tub. You're a psycho,
I'm turning the jets on, looking into the jets.
dude.
No, I'm not looking at the jets, but not all the time. But I definitely would.
Dudes get freaky with those holes in the hot tub. That's a fact. Especially,
It's a strong jet.
it's crazy. It would blow your pee hole out, dude.
Have you done that?
What?
Who's dudes? Are you dudes?
I don't know. I know some guys.
Does Johnny Woods translate to dudes?
Nah, I mean, I know some bros. Young bros, dude. Just guys being guys. Dude.
Yeah. Guys being guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing we couldn't get in that one, though.
It was terrible.
It was bad.
It was bad.
But I'll open my eyes in the water, yeah.
That's crazy.
What about
dude.
the ocean?
The ocean? No. Also, no. You open your eyes in the ocean?
I do, but you can't see anything. It's just scary. It's terrifying.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because you got to see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm the guy that goes out a little too far when I go in the ocean. And this is how I know because I'll take my kids out there and then my lady will be like, hey, you can go as far as you want, but don't take my kids that far again. And I'm like, is that how far that I'm going?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
How many, 3 kids?
I have 3.
What are you holding them all out there?
No, like one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Like take them and then we'll be like, oh, let's walk out here a little bit, like where the waves will hit us and I'll pick them up.
Hey, but you're going to where you're holding them and you can't touch, right?
No, not quite that far, but close.
Dude.
And then that's like dangerous at that point. It's like, you do that in a lake or a pool, but not in the ocean.
Oh, here's where I'm not opening my eyes.
Where?
The lake.
The lake?
Yeah.
Why is that where you draw the line?
Because I don't know, man. Lakes are that's not it.
What is it about a lake that turns you off?
It's just, The ocean. See, here's the thing. I think the chlorine, even though it's not good for your eyes, at least they're trying to clean it.
Yeah.
Lakes are just, muddy. It's like a cup of dirty water. That's all it is. It's a big cup of dirty water.
Yeah. It's like the Speedway coffee.
If you had to drink some ocean water or a cup of dirty water, what would you drink?
Don't say dirty water. You mean lake water versus ocean water?
Yeah.
I think you would.
But it's a cup.
I think
it's all the same.
I think I would just die, dude. I think I'd be like,
I'm good. I'm
not drinking either one. Yeah,
never said I was thirsty.
You know it's bad for you. If you drink salt water, you also dehydrate.
Now, which one are you going to do?
Well, is this in frame?
Now, which one are you going to do?
Wait, what's at stake here?
Hold on. No, let me do it again.
Don't load this.
Hold on. Let me do it again. Now, which one are you going to do?
Whoa. Dude, you can't show that on YouTube, dude. You're going to get us banned. Holster your weapon.
Yeah. Does YouTube come after those?
I was like pretending it was a real gun. Why don't you just have fun?
You know what? Fine.
Loosen up.
I'll drink the pond water.
Just has pond water written on the
Which one are you
casing.
drinking?
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to say pond water, but I also don't want to. I don't know, dude. I think you're right that the pond water is bad to drink. It probably has more like parasites and stagnation.
Exactly.
It's just sitting there.
Stagnation.
The ocean at least is like it's a natural Brita filter.
Yeah.
Right? There's like stuff flying around all the time.
There's salt.
There's motion. It has motion. But it's like, this is the thing, dude.
The moon's getting
the
involved.
water looks
the moon
gross.
doesn't look at the ponds.
It does?
Yeah.
What?
The moon's not fucking with the ponds. Everyone's like, the moon is like controls the ocean.
The moon controls the ponds too,
The
dude.
ponds are controlled by the worms, bro. Just white people, dude.
Hey, a lot of ponds are man-made. You think if the moon's like, oh, I'm not fucking with that. I already got a job to do here. It's like, dude, it's like, brother, I got a whole
ocean. You see how much water I got over here?
Yeah. I got a whole ocean to deal with. You guys are digging holes out here, dumping water in it. You think I got time for this? It's like everybody hates their job a little bit. It's like you're just the moon is also like, fucking, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like, you coming out tomorrow? I'll be there, dude. Huh?
Yeah, I'll be there, dude. They'll be.
Yeah.
It's coming in high tide, low tide.
It's like, dude, I think he's going to be on his period soon. It's like, it only happens every 10,000 years.
Bloody?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think it happens more than that. I don't know. I kept telling people that, like during the blood moon, I was like, hey, this only happens every 10,000 years. I literally read that nowhere. I didn't even hear that.
We'll never see this again.
I've just been telling people like,
and then you get your phone out.
Blood
it's like
moon
a
only
blood
happens
moon,
every 10,000 years.
The picture's not good at all.
I was like, you'll never see this again in your life. And that's maybe not true either. But I told everyone, even my kids.
Yeah.
Even my kids, I was like, yeah, man, we may never see this again.
Yeah.
It's like, that makes no sense.
They say the moon might not come out again after tonight.
Yeah, this could be it.
Yeah.
The moon's going bye-bye. Well, yeah. Well, you thrive in the chaos, Nick.
I do.
You too.
I do.
I like that. This has been a chaotic
get
podcast.
in the ocean. You ever swim at night in the ocean?
I walked up to the ocean at night.
Terrifying.
That's about it.
So scary.
I put my feet in there.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's what you should do.
Yeah. That's what I like to do.
I think I did it with the boys after some sauce one night.
Okay. Tell me. Okay. Let's switch gears here a little bit. All right. We were going for a little bit, but we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
As they say.
Yeah.
So tell me this: what's the worst comedy experience or the worst time you ever bombed or ate it in your whole career? Something that you're like, that bothers me still, and for whatever reason, maybe we explain the reason after. But what's the worst set ever?
I had a bad one night at there's a bar called, it used to be Therapy Cafe. It's on 3rd, right down the street from Barrel.
I know about this. I do. I remember.
I think it's called something else now, but I was on a show there one time and I was doing a joke and there was a lady in the crowd and she was just like, no. That was the heckle. It wasn't like, you suck. Like, I think you suck maybe would be worse, but also this one was just like, she was like, no. Not. She was just shutting the joke down. And I don't even remember what the joke was.
That's what I was going to ask.
I don't even remember what the joke was, but I remember what bothered me the most was like, she had said that. And I think I responded with just like, what the fuck, lady? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, no. What do you mean? No. And you haven't said that, like you haven't, I don't know. I don't remember if I was the first comic or what, but I was just like, no, that's crazy. What do you mean? No. Talk about whatever the hell I want. I'm going to say whatever joke I want. And it was probably bad, but what sucked the most was after the show, she came up to me and she was like, I'm sorry. And it's like, bitch, not now.
She apologized.
She did, but it's like, yeah, you're sorry now. The show's over. You were so annoying when I was, you know, that was terrible.
And you were a newer comic at that point, or
I must have been new. I was probably just a couple years then.
Yeah.
So
that's fun, dude. Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. But just the sudden halt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, it's terrible.
What about yours? Do you have a new one or something?
I have a new bomb.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Whoa, yeah.
Might have been last night.
Hasn't worn off yet.
I don't know. It's still, I still feel it. You that's the thing though. You go out, you know, you have 3 or 4, you have 5 sets. There's gonna be a bad one.
Oh,
There's gonna be a bad one when you're doing stand up every week. But so recently I think you were there actually. You were definitely there, but you probably may not have been watching. But so I had a little riff up top from the guy before who had bombed pretty bad, which is not an excuse for why I bombed.
Yeah.
So this guy bombs and he just gets off. He doesn't even have anything at the end. He just gets off.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to control that by just riffing on some stuff that he said.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit of a chuckle, but I felt that the room had already turned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the energy.
Were bummed, they were checked
They
out.
were bummed out. They were bummed out. Energy had changed. And I was like, so I got a little bit of something on the first joke, but I think that I stepped on the laugh because I was already nervous, not seeing that maybe it was starting to, so I just got in my head. And there was also only fucking 4 people there, and 3 of the 4 people wouldn't look at me. And they were literally like right in front of me, like my dick level. They could reach, if you could reach out and touch me and you're not looking at me,
not making eye contact.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Right? That's not cool. So I did the one new joke that I really went there for. And then I was just trying some old stuff because we're about to go on the road. Right. And so I'm like, I just got to get these longer sets worked out. Just do these little chunks. And so I just do the first joke of the bit. And nothing. I get nothing. So instead of keep doing jokes.
No eye contact.
Nothing, dude. And I was like, they like that one, but they didn't like this. So I don't think I had a riff. I don't think I had anything.
Yeah.
I just kind of like posed like this for like 30 seconds.
I didn't see that.
I was just posing in place. And people were laughing at this.
Yeah.
Right? And then Patrick, our producer, I hear him laugh. I hear he finally like cracks him.
They were like, someone fucking paused it finally.
Because I heard a laugh that I recognized, it cracked me a little.
Yeah.
And so I just repositioned. I stood there and I got the light and I was like, all right, guys.
That's it.
I was like, that's the same reaction I was getting. Nothing, right? It's just like, I'm giving you and giving me, but it was so bad that I forgot to even bring Patrick up behind me.
That's right.
I just walked off stage.
It was a piggyback.
It was a piggyback, and then Jason runs up. Shout out to Jason Aldrich. I love Jason. He has to run up mid-show from the back row by the bar.
Yeah.
In his skinny jeans and his flip-flops. His hair's going. And he's like, oh, please, your next comic, Patrick Callahan.
Damn.
Which I will say, bad on me, but also Pat knows his name. He saw the list. Fucking just go up.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. No, I think, didn't Jason get it? Did you stop Jason? You stopped him. This is how blacked out I was.
You were blacked out.
I didn't even see.
Yeah.
I was like, I got eyes in the back of my head. I know what happened. No, I was trying to get away from the stage. I could feel the heat of people's eyes on my neck.
Yeah.
The 4 people in the room, they were like, oh, that was bad.
Sometimes you just got to take the bomb though. Like sometimes you'll be bombing and you're like, I really want to end on a pop. I really want to give them something. But also sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? just that's it.
Good night.
It's not. Yeah.
I was like, this show doesn't even continue after my set.
Yeah.
Because we're not bringing anybody up.
Yeah. Because you ever been there and you're like, maybe the set's not going great. And you're like, all right, but I want to end on something decent. And you throw something out there and it doesn't work. And you're like, all right, I'll try this. And then that doesn't. It's like, how many times
now
are you
running the light?
How many times are you going to try?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You get 2, baby.
Speaking of running,
or just get off stage.
Hey, speaking of running the light and not just keep trying and trying like a little engine that could.
Yeah.
This I won't say her name, but this girl who was on Kill Tony recently.
Yeah.
She was at the Jokes and Tokes open mic on Wednesday.
All right.
And everybody gets 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And this girl she got the light 4 times. She did over 9 minutes, and we kept giving her the light. And
how much time do you get?
5 minutes, and you get the light at 4. You do double, so she does double, and it was to the point to where someone had to get on the off stage and be like, thank you very much, because she just couldn't get them. And I don't know not to say the person's not funny, but it was just that crowd is so stoned and so out of it.
Yeah.
You really got to like riff and let them know you're in the room before they'll even mess with you.
Yeah. Also, it's a comedy club that is a weed store.
It's a comedy club. Shout out to
That's why
Jokes and
everyone's
Tokes,
so stoned.
Yeah, everyone is so high because in the back they were like, "Yeah, just smoke this weed at the show," and they're like, "Is this legal?" Or, dude, every show I'm like,
Everyone
"This is the last one."
Like,
I was like, "There's no way this is legal." Every single time I'm there, I'm like, "This is the last show," and I know it, but I love it. It's a fucking it's a cool venue, but that's the thing is like some people they don't like. I don't know if they're not seeing the light. I don't know if they just feel like entitled to do smoky. Whatever. Maybe it's like a lighthouse
in the distance,
dude. You're not wrong, because like everybody who comes there to like do the paid spots, there a lot of them are like, "Oh, I'm not smoking," and you included. You're like, "I'm not smoking until after I go up." And I do the same thing if I'm on like a regular show. If I'm just there for the mic, I'm smoking whatever.
Yeah.
But I know that you do that. A couple other people, but you guys still get high.
Yeah, you get the contact.
You still get the contact because there's that much weed in the room.
It's crazy.
And so I gotta. I mean, I can give her credit for that for sure. But for whatever reason, bro, we've seen this happen 100 times, and comics gotta respect the stage and the time of everybody else that's trying to get up. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Here's the thing,
though. It all comes back to sometimes, not always, but at a lot of shows, if someone is going over this much, sometimes they do get taken off stage with the Voice of God mic in the back.
Yes. So that was what Wiley's move.
So for people who don't know, it's an offstage mic that comes in and overtakes everything and just announces the next comic. Mm-hmm. Has that ever happened to you?
Nope, never happened to me, but I've seen it happen so many times and it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, that's why I'm like, I gotta be a good boy. If I'm cooking and I'm like, and they give me a light and
You're always cooking.
If they give me a one, I love sandwiches. Shout out to sandwiches. If they give me the light and I'm like, I got this like 2-minute joke that I know I'm gonna in my set, a longer set especially. Yeah. They give me the 1 minute light. might go, if it's going well, I might have the confidence to go over a minute. I'm not gonna fucking do.
You gotta watch it.
I'm not gonna do an hour.
A minute that could be worthy of it.
You're not wrong, and I do my best. I'm just saying,
but it hasn't happened.
If I'm in that position, then yeah, it hasn't happened. I try to. I'll shave another joke and try to respect the show.
It is scary though.
Yeah, you shave something off, or you don't do a whole. You just do the beginning of one, and then you just kind of get into the longer one. But yeah, I don't know. It can be scary. Yeah, you don't want to fucking. You told me a story too about brickies over the weekend.
I've seen it twice this week.
Or not only did someone, it wasn't even the off stage. The host had to walk to the stage and
was clap them off. The off stage wasn't set up, so the host, just walked up.
Oh, so it was a technical error.
Yeah, it was a technical error. Yeah, the guy
had to do it manually.
The guy thought he was crushing.
Yeah, he had to manually do the God mic by walking on and be showing the guy like, "Hey, good job." I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
The guy on stage is like, I haven't seen anyone else get a standing ovation yet tonight.
Joe Young turns into a black moment. He's like, "What more do you want?"
Yeah, so I've seen it twice this week.
Yeah,
brutal. It's never happened to me, but yeah, you got to watch out.
You got to watch it, dude. And hey,
that'll humble you.
What else you got to watch? You got to watch us. Where are we going to be?
What a transition.
Nick Taylor and I are co-headlining 4 shows. It's the Spring Break Comedy Tour.
That's right.
We've named it 6 things because we want people to think we're on tour. It's 4 shows.
Yeah, it's 3 days.
They're bad.
We're gonna be
Cut to Nick and let him. He has the dates written down.
I do have the dates written down. So
cut to Nick.
This is next weekend. Next Thursday, we're gonna.
What's the date?
March the 27th. We're gonna be in Richmond, Virginia, at the Revelier. And then that same night, March the 27th, that Thursday, we're going to be at Cowboy Comedy, which is, I think they're like 10 minutes apart, which is kind of tight. It's always nice to double dip.
It's Jack Brown's Cowbell Comedy.
Okay. Jack Brown's is the name of the bar, right?
Yeah.
Jack Brown's Bar in Richmond, Virginia. And then the Friday night, the next night, that's March the 28th. We're going to be at the Playhouse Nightclub in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Woo, woo. That place used to be a strip club. You're going to love it. It's
nice.
Fucking wild. There's mirrors everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to smell bad in there.
Oh, yeah.
And then the night after that, we're back in
Can't
Richmond.
get that out of the carpet.
Going back to Richmond. And we're doing the Don't Tell. Shh. That's on March the 29th, Saturday.
Wow.
The year 2025.
Thank you for the rundown.
Those are all in 2026. Next March,
we're finally going to be on tour. It's going to take a while. Hopefully, hopefully the show goes somewhere eventually. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going down south.
We're going down south. Going to have yourself a time. Patrick, thank you for being here. You guys, you can't hear his lovely little girly voice, but he will have a mic next time.
Patty.
Nicholas, thank you always, brother, for coming and sitting down with me. I appreciate you, dude.
Thanks for having me.
It's been fun.
Thanks for having me, Johnny.
Thanks a lot, bro.
All right. Bye.
Bye.